A man approached us, wielding a large stick resembling a small sapling, running and yelling threats to kill us. I'll kill you, may BB die! Hold on, man, stay put, there are 3 of us. Hi, I'm Gigi. Man, the 90s were a tax haven for hustlers, and small-time hustlers popped up like mushrooms after the rain. A lot of people got rich during that time, some legally, others illegally. You could do pretty much anything without getting into trouble. Laws were non-existent and corruption was rampant. Everyone would turn a blind eye for a cut of the profits. All you needed was a bit of cash and some guts, and in a few years you'd become a big businessman, loaded with money and untouchable. Because the more capital you had, the more influential people you had in your pocket. And among the most profitable businesses back then were alcohol and women, both smuggled and harmful. The alcohol was diluted with water, and they also added methyl alcohol, the harmful kind that can kill you, while the women were full of fungi and herpes. In the best case, you could catch the disease of the 20th century, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, but nobody cared. Business thrived, cash was abundant, and all were content. That's how the hustlers, wannabe hustlers, rich kids, and tough guys of the 90s showed up. The most well-known in our area were Batranu, whose father dealt with counterfeit alcohol, and Pietroi. His father worked in the sex industry, dealing with prostitutes, also known as streetwalkers. Pietroi was around Caponaru's age, and there were many rumors about him, including that he owned a gun. But let's start from the beginning. Let's go back to my childhood, somewhere during the summer vacation between 4th and 5th grade. I told you in a previous story that Senchuka Morloku and I made some kind of improvised fishing rods, a stick with string and a piece of wood or something heavier instead of a hook. We used them to hook the branches of trees and pick the fruit from them. On our street we had many trees, mostly cherry plums, and a few sour cherry trees. Nearby streets had apricot, wild plum, and apple trees, where we'd also use the hook. We didn't go there all the time. You had to wait for the right moment to avoid getting caught by the local kids. We would usually go during heavy rain when the streets were deserted. Are we going for apricots? We're going, Gigi, to get apples. Are you joining, Morlock? Let's avoid getting caught, Gigi. Who, man? There's no one on the street. Come on, we've got our sticks with us, just in case. Those tree fishing rods had another use, too. If needed, they turned into clubs against dogs or potential enemies. So we go, pick a few apricots, a few apples, and at some point we hear someone shouting, "What are you doing here, huh?" We look, and there was a guy in a yard, about as tall as Senchuch. He's a small guy, man. What do you want, man? A fight. This guy comes out to the gate. Did you come with sticks to hit me? No, we were just passing by. I'll beat you even with those. Who are you going to beat, you little runt? Stay right there. We're coming at you with these. I'll show you all. This guy comes into the yard. We were just minding our own business, but not even 2 or 3 minutes pass and he shows up with this huge stick. Well, not even a stick. It was more like a small tree, running toward us and yelling that he's going to kill us. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. May BB die. Wait, man, stay right there. There are 3 of us. Man, we stood still, but he kept coming. He was clearly unhinged, and you don't mess with crazy people, so we took off running too. Let's hurry home. We ran and even threw away our sticks so he wouldn't catch us, as he was fast with that stick in his hand. We got to the street corner and I thought he'd stop, since it wasn't his territory anymore. But he didn't stop. He chased me all the way to my front yard. I rushed inside, closed the gate, and he started hitting the fence with his fists and feet and even his head a few times. Senchuk and I were throwing dirt clods at him since we had a few ready there. In the end, he gave up and left, but not before threatening us. Are you coming at me with clubs on my street? The fishing rods were used to hook the trees. I'll demonstrate by catching you. Did he leave? Who's this guy, Gigi? Don't know. Haven't seen him before? Could he be in Costal's class? No, I'd know if he was. I think he's older. Damn midget. We avoided that street for a while, but we haven't seen him since. But autumn came and school started. I had just moved up to 5th grade. Grades 1 to 4 had morning classes, 5 to 8 in the afternoon. We went from hallway kings to his victims, so we had to be careful. To be honest, when I moved up to 5th grade, I didn't expect to get picked on, but as newcomers, we were easy prey. The problem wasn't with the 7th or 8th graders, who didn't really pay attention to us, it was the 6th graders who were the problem, especially one of the classes. To reach the bathroom or schoolyard, we had to pass their classroom. They were always there, waiting. We would run, and that was it. Whoever got caught, got caught. The rest would get caught next time. I usually received slaps on the neck and kicks in the butt, but one day, it almost got really bad. While I was running to class, someone tripped me, man. I dove forward, and it felt like everything slowed down. I envisioned cracking my head open at that very spot. But I don't know how the hell I managed to recover in the air and did a perfect forward roll, just like the ones I used to do in judo. I continued running unscathed despite being tripped by Petre. Everyone stared in amazement. Anyway, a few weeks go by, and during a PE class, the teacher left to get us a ball and never came back. He used to do that sometimes. He had a habit of drinking a bit himself, so what did I do? At the entrance of the school, there was like a hallway there. I don't know what it's called. We used to call it the castle. On the sides were concrete structures like 2 gates. And we used to play a kind of dodgeball there, but instead of a ball, we used a piece of stone or a tennis ball. Usually the older kids, the 6th graders, played there, but now they were in class. So we made a few teams. I was with Asu, and we started playing. Asu and I were the best. After us came Sholdi and Analta. Class ends, break starts, but we keep playing when the 6th graders arrive. Let's go, Asu. Wait, guys, play with us. He's too scared to play. We'll play, but the winner gets to kick the others in the butt. We'll play 4-on-4. Come on, let's go. If you leave, you'll get your kick now. Come on, we won't kick hard. What could we do, man? We had to play. There were 4 of them. 1, Saru, the class leader. Grasu, the brother of my classmate, the guy who looked 30 years old. Petre, the one who tripped me, and his best friend, Blondu. The 4 acted as a shock team, ready to beat up anyone who messed with them or their classmates. Saro spoke while Grasu stood glaring. If you said anything, this guy would take a step toward you and you'd pee your pants. Nobody messed with them. They were only afraid of guys like Batranu or Pardalian. So we start playing the team that gets to 10 wins. And we were holding our own, man. The score was 9-9. Then Mitzi and the Jackal show up, the one we beat with Caponaru at the entrance exam. Why are you playing with these losers? Get out of here, man. Leave them, man. We're playing to 10. Loser gets kicked in the butt. So what's the score? It's 9-9. Mitzi takes the ball and shoots as hard as he can at us and scores. Alright, man, let's do the penalty kicks. Do you like the story? If the answer is yes, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. The answer to last time's quiz was A, 15 years. The first 5 correct comments and 5 random ones are now shown. Want a chance to participate? Pay attention to the next quiz. Which neighborhood was Raffaello from? Arahova, B. Pantaleimon, or C. Ferentari? Quickly leave your answer in the comments. You have 5 seconds. Done? Did you answer? And now, back to the story. What are you getting involved for, man? What do you want, man? What are you getting involved for, man? What do you want, man? Let's leave, Asu. We'll move slowly, but Shikalu will notice. Hey, stop them. They're escaping. It's not fair, boss. It was 9-9. Yeah, man, leave them alone. Should I give them 1 each, Saru? He gave 1 each to Sholdi, Analtu, and Asu. We didn't know this guy hit hard despite his small size. It was better this way. We got off easy. And when he gets to me, he looks closer and recognizes me. You're the one who came with the bat on my street, right? No, man, those were fishing rods, but he started kicking me. After a few kicks, he yanked me. Stay still, idiot. Who are you calling idiot? Why are you hitting like that? Meaty, leave him. He came with bats. Those were fishing rods. Meaty, enough? Leave him. I left. But now I knew he was hunting me. I dodged him for days, but he saw me in the schoolyard. Suddenly I got punched. I hit back. What are you doing? Hitting me. Who are you? Get lost, midget. He kicks me. I kick back. He softened up a bit, his tough talk fading away. I'll bring Saru and Grasu. Want Caponaru too? He'll beat you all. Bring him, let's see. I was determined to tell Caponaru to come to school as soon as I see him. After that, whenever I passed by their classroom, Misi and that guy, Petre, the one who tripped me, would always slap me or kick me in the butt. I was already fed up with it. I had to put them in their place. On Sunday, Caponaru visited us. We played video games for a few hours, and then I said to him, "Hey man, there are these two guys at school who keep picking on me." "Who are they? I'll handle it." "One is Patre, and the other is Mitzi, who lives on the other street and chased us last summer." "Forget about that guy. I'm coming to school this week. Show me who they are and I'll take care of it." "They're a gang, man. There are 6 or 7 of them. What are they, huh?" "A gang, huh? Huh? There are a lot of them, damn it. What do you mean, a lot?" "I'm a bulldozer. What do you say, Caponari?" "I'm a bulldozer. I tear down mountains." "You said there are a lot of them." "Yeah, man, yeah." "I'll show them the mountains. That guy is staying on the next street next to the pool hall. Let's go after him. To hell with him. I'll show him the mountain, and we'll go there in the evening so he can see us if he's there." We stayed there for about half an hour, but he didn't show up. When I get to the gate, there are 2 classmates of mine, Anka and Anna. Anka lived there. Her dad was the owner of the billiard hall. Anna was her desk mate and lived on the same street. With them was another girl, a bit older, about Caponaru's age. "Come on, let's go home. My classmates are seeing me." "Come on, Caponaru, let's go." "Stay a bit. Do you know them, Gigi?" "Those 2, but let's go." "Wait, maybe we can talk to them. I wanted to leave quickly so they wouldn't see me, but Caponaru goes over, stays a bit, and returns with all 3. I was red in the face. They ask us what we're doing there. We say we're waiting for someone, and Caponaru keeps hitting on the older one. She was a cousin of Enka. Caponaru buys us a 2-liter soda. He gets himself 2 or 3 beers, and after almost an hour, he was already showing off his muscles there, and then the older one tells us she arm wrestles. And we start arm wrestling there, on the hood of a car. Caponaru beats her. I beat her too. A bit harder. Senchik couldn't do it, but he was about 5 years younger than her. After having 2 girls from my class try, Caponaru spent about half an hour arm wrestling before starting to wrestle with her. She liked it too, because she was pressed up against him. "Gigi, look, there's Mitzi." "Caponare, look at that one, huh? Huh? What's up, man?" "Look, there's Mitzi. He's coming toward us." "Where, man? Which one is it? Dude, can't you even see anymore? There he is." "I don't see anyone? Are you messing with me?" "He went into the pool hall. We lost him." "How the hell didn't you see him, man?" "Which one, man? The short guy?" "Yes, man, the one who just passed by. Didn't you say he's a mountain? I was looking for someone bigger." "Let's go home, Gigi. We wasted our time." "Wait, man, he has to come out. It's late. To hell with him. You come to school, cousin, if that's the case." I left with Senchiush to go home. Caponaru stayed there with his new conquest. He skipped school that week and didn't bother Mitzi, as he was preoccupied talking to that girl for 2 to 3 weeks. He visited Anka's place every weekend. And during this time, Mitzi didn't bother me anymore. I think he found out that I set Caponaru on him. Petri kept touching me at every opportunity. After a few weeks, Caponaru fought with that girl. "Alright, man, tomorrow I'm coming to school." "Come on, man, you've been saying for a month that you're coming." "I'm coming, man. I just didn't want those girls to see me around there. When should I come?" "Tomorrow, I'll come tomorrow." The following day, during the first break, the school was very noisy. The scene was chaotic with people rushing about. Before Asu and I could understand the situation, a kid shorter than us appeared, demanding, "Hand over those caps." I replied, "What do you want, man?" "I'm with Pietroi. Hand those over." "Get out. I'll beat you up." "He's with Pietroi." 2 more guys showed up and took our caps. I had a Stowa cap. I was a big fan then. "Damn you." I started chasing them. Asu went into the classroom. I confront the guy who took my cap, hit him, and retrieve it. I threaten, "I'm bringing Pietroi. You'll regret this." "Come on, man. Screw them." I was a little scared of this guy too, but from what I knew from Caponaru, they were best friends. He once told us that he wanted to shoot old man, but he jumped in, kicked his hand, and started beating him up. Later, the man thanked him for intervening, and they became close friends. He said if anything occurred, we should claim to be his cousins. After 5 minutes, Dilyu approached me and asked, "What did you do, Gigi?" "What, man? Why?" "Pietro is calling you outside. He sent me." I entered the schoolyard and see the guy who hit me, along with 3 others known for stealing caps. I confront him about the assault. "Did you hit the guy I called my brother? It was obvious he wasn't really my brother." I'm Caponaru's cousin." "Whose cousin, man?" "Caponaru, your friend." "What man? That fool is my friend." I was unsure what to believe. This guy seemed angrier. He started cursing out Caponaru's mother, his whole family, and then he looked at me. "Are you his cousin or something?" I didn't even know what to say anymore. "Stop saying he's your cousin. He's my cousin, so get out of here." I managed to escape, but it was a close call. Caponaru appeared during the next break. You're here. Show me those guys. Caponaru, weren't you friends with Pietro? Yeah, Gigi, he's in the yard too. I called him. How the hell did you call him, man? Yeah, I told him to come, to beat up some guys. He visited so people could see us together. Someone stole my cap. That's what these guys do. You said you're my cousin, right? I told him. Then he cursed you out like crazy. I barely got away. He's joking. That's how he is. He called you stupid deaf and cursed your mom. He's joking, Gigi. That's his way. I went with Caponaru to see Pietro. They talked briefly. What did Pietro say? Sorry, I cannot rephrase or shorten this text due to the use of an ableist slur. Please consider rephrasing without offensive language. He said you're an idiot. Who are you calling an idiot? You want to settle this one on one? Watch out, Caponaru, or you'll get it. You're lucky your dad's rich. Come here, man. He was talking to me. He took my cap, bro. Let's go. I'm keeping this. And he leaves. Caponaru really got me good. What the hell did you do, man? Don't worry. I'll bring it back tomorrow. That's just how he jokes. He seemed serious to me, damn it. No, man. He's a bit crazy. We stayed there for about 5 more minutes, but nobody else came out for a break. People heard that Pietro was present. I arranged with Caponaru to meet the next day to catch the two. The following day, Caponaru, Costel, and I met in the schoolyard. Where's the cap, Caponaru? He took it from that guy. That's not my cap. How is it not? Wasn't it with Steaua? Yeah, but it had a stain here. This one's better. Leave it. I see those guys in the schoolyard. Petra was with Blondu, and Mitzi hung out more with Shakalu. Caponaru, look at them. Those are the ones. Which ones? The shorter one and the one with the blonde guy. Give that blonde guy a few too. So that one and that one. Alright, man. Hey, don't say anything about me. I'm hiding here. Yeah, man, I won't say anything. Caponaru goes towards them. Now, I don't know what the hell he understood, because he grabbed Petre and Blondu and shouted at me, Gigi, Gigi, these guys, right? When I heard that, I turned my back. I left, Gigi. I'm not getting beat up by these guys, too. That's my cousin. If you mess with him again, I'll kill you. I look at him, Caponaru was beating up Blondu, Mitzi had already taken off, and Petre was slowly walking away too. Not that one, man, the other one. Huh? What? Who? That one, the one who's leaving, and he goes and grabs Shakalu, who had nothing to do with it. He beat this guy up good. I was both laughing and crying. Blondu and Petre had disappeared too. Did you like it, man? Yeah, I gave it to them good, but those weren't the right guys. Did Blondu deserve it as well? Didn't you point at them? I mentioned the short person and the one beside the blonde man. Speak up, I didn't understand. Why did you yell at me when I said not to mention me? Forget it, let them fear you. Caponaru was right. After that, no one bothered me anymore. Even Petre and Mitzi got it from him eventually. I'll tell you in the next story. After that, a few months later, I became friends with Mitzi. We became really good friends. Pietro returned to the school several times, but never bothered me again. A few years later, when I was in 8th grade, his father ended up in jail, just like many others, and nobody ever heard from him again. With so many people wanting to break his legs, I think he moved out of the neighborhood. His friends vanished along with his money. Enjoy the story. Hit like and subscribe, bro. What can we learn from this story? Well, if you have enemies, try to turn them into friends. Didn't work? Call an older cousin, bro. Until next time, we'll meet when we see each other. Bye.